Morning. Right. So today what I'm going to do is, so just to kind of recap, we're working on this Twitter bookmarks idea. The idea is that you would sign in with Twitter, and then you would be able to get like categorized bookmarks, and you'd be able to see like all of the tweets. And what we're going to do today is implement the web app. Um, so far we built like a very simple, super basic version. Um, and I think we even hard coded like just the tweets. But what I'd like to do is, be able to build like the actual UI. Oh, let's get this going. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let's see. Yeah, I had the landing page last time. I guess we'll implement this at some point as well. Mm. Oh, this is the SRT one. Let's get what was it called? AI. I think I called it. Um, where is it? Bookmarks Analyzer? No, it's called Marie Kondo. Hmm. Yeah, I'll take the notes down. Oops. Hmm. Oh, okay. Interesting. Because I think that one was that was that was a Python app. Hmm. Oh, okay. It was a Node.js app. I did basically what I did is I set up like a Twitter auth and everything. But right now, let's do let's just close that. Yeah, we'll work off Marie Kondo here. Okay. Cool. Notes. That's just notes. All right. I like the dark theme better. Was it Dracula? All right. Cool. So you have route, I think for chat. Yeah, this was actually working. Like we can run this. See what that looks like. Right now it doesn't hook up with Twitter or anything. That's the bit that I want to implement. But I think more important is just getting the UI down, and then like decouple the Twitter stuff. Just get that. Come on. Loading something. All right, okay. So it's processing the tweet. Is this the same thing that this is not the same thing? Huh. Okay. That was not the same thing. This is actually hooked up to um, GPT, right? It's processing the tweets. And it's actually streaming the response. Super interesting. Cool. Anyway, so like I said, what I'll do first is work on the UI, get the UI going, and then this looks all right, yeah? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's implement this. So let's implement that. And for that, basically what we can do is um, work on layout and page. Mm. I'm just gonna move page into previous here. Okay. So now you do page, and that's gonna be completely. Okay. Cool. So the way I would typically implement this is you would do mobile first. So implement the thing on mobile, and then get the thing going for desktop. On mobile, so let's see how we're gonna break this up. So the menu looks like it's shared between desktop and mobile. And so clearly this is going to be like one component, this thing itself. I just make this red. All right, so that's gonna be one component, maybe except for the X, or maybe you can include the X. I mean, that's just gonna be hidden on desktop. And then like these are gonna be common, so I don't think there's gonna be a big difference there. And this is basically the same thing. How are you going to do, yeah, the question here is like, how are you going to do remove on mobile? Mm, maybe it would be like you click on a category and then you'll have the option to delete the category, like over here. And just give that like a red color. Yeah, something like that could work. Maybe space it out a little bit. All right, that works. So let's work on that bit first. So I'm just gonna call this category menu. And where do you get categories from? So these will be streamed and you will have them from the parent element. So for now, what I'm going to do is just give it an array of categories, which we would have received, let's say here. We're going to take these 5. That works. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to feed them into here. Okay, so we can feed in the categories. You would have actions here based on so when you delete a category, that needs to be surfaced. And then the other action would be adding a category. So on delete equals, you do something. And this could be a category ID or index, like for instance, category. Is this TFX? Okay. So you'll have handle for on delete, and then you can do a similar thing for on add when you create a category. Cool. All right. And then you're going to have the category menu. Nice. Client? What is the problem with client? Wait, what? Oh, right. Needs to be a client thing. I guess the whole page just needs to be client, right? Later you could split it up. Nice. Cool. This is fantastic. Like as a first. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to this. This is really annoying. So what I'll do is open up Figma here to the side, just so I'm not shooting back and forth every minute. Cool. So got categories. So this will be small. What is it? Text SM. And then maybe That's not leading, tracking. A bit wider. Okay. And then categories. We can do LI and then okay, sure, do button. This is actually going to be a href. Okay. I'm just going to be We're going to take a quick break and I will be right back. So, where are we? Let's put this here and then come back to this. All right, so what's missing? Um, I mean, it'd be cool since we're doing like a mobile view, right? First off, we could make this the mobile view, and then likewise, we can space this out a little bit just so we can see. I mean, maybe you could just get rid of this. Right. Okay. All right. Cool. So categories, actions. Yeah, we need to. Yeah. And I don't think like font medium seems pretty heavy. Making it head canning. Yeah. All right. I mean, it works. And then now, um, for the categories themselves, you could just do something like that. Yeah, that works. Neutral, like 100. Yeah, I don't know if I want like PX. Like PX should apply regardless, right? And then you wouldn't want it to be like a full width. Yeah, that's right. So hover, I guess is there like a group hover? Yeah, group hover, um, block. Otherwise, it's going to be hidden for the delete anyway. And then you just set group here. So just be like hidden. That's not working. I guess you are kind of hovered on the group. No, you wouldn't want group hover. You want like actual hover. Yeah. So it would only show up for the one that you're actually on. Or maybe hover, block, and focus block. So if you focus on any particular one, actually you don't even like on mobile, it wouldn't even be visible. It would just be hidden. We said we'd only show it on the detail page, so we probably don't even need it here, right? Cool. Yeah, spacing's a bit too much. Yeah, that looks better. Maybe even tighter, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. Uh, EX, I don't know about, like, maybe it's okay. And then at the top, obviously, you would want MT like 4. Just give it a bit of breathing room, and I think we are good. Yeah, I think we're good here. MT10 here. Looks okay. Yeah. And then obviously, the page itself needs to be like, maybe it's just a menu thing, right? Is it only gonna be on the menu? Like, it'd be on the whole page. Yeah. Yeah, but like specifically the menu, I mean, on mobile, you'd want like a PX of at least, or maybe just P4, like all around. Yeah, something like that. Although it does seem like in the design, it does seem like there's a bit more vertical space than there is horizontal space. And maybe that's okay. And like the SVG for this, you could just export that as SVG. What does that look like? Okay, nice. I'd say that's looking pretty good. The icons are a bit too big, but yeah, I mean, I think this is really good for the category menu. And then, so now we need to make sure that when you click on, actually, you don't even need on click, right? Because what are you going to do on delete, right? Okay. So the href is going to be hash and then like the category itself. Presumably like the slugified version of the category. So you're going to have a function slugify where you take a string and then you just, yeah. So this will be slugify category. Okay, yeah. And when you click on it, you probably want to close the category menu. Um, so where do you maintain like the state for the open close state for the category menu? Um, that'd probably be in the parent, right? Probably be in the parent. Yeah. So here, you wouldn't invoke category menu itself directly. You can have categories, which is just, string whatever. And then here you would return the category menu, and then you'd also have state. So you'd maintain state here. Okay, and you'd have, so maybe the open close state is handled. I mean, it'd be nice if we had some like framer to be able to uh, display it properly. So, you can assign like maybe a height, a height parameter, and then here you have mobile menu. So mobile menu would handle sort of state and everything, but And this would have a backdrop as well, right? Like maybe so for backdrop, um, yeah, I'm not sure how that would work. Like maybe you could do this eight screen and then make that flex one, and this would be well, this would be flex one, right? Oh, this would be fixed. So this would essentially be like the parent container and the backdrop all in one. And then this would be like the menu itself, right? Yeah. So this will be the you put that category menu inside. This will be BG white. And then maybe you could even do like the P-4, right? I mean that's up to you really. You just get rid of that and do this. Yeah, that works. So that's your menu as well as, and maybe you could do PY6 and then PX4. Yeah, okay. Probably a bit too big, but okay. Right, cool. You'll have open and close, and then here we could essentially just use Framer. So where is it? This one? Add Framer. Use it to animate the open close on mobile menu. And I think we need to mention Framer. Oh, it doesn't have the. I hope this works. It'd be cool if it worked without me having to figure anything out. That would be fantastic. This is for what? Mobile menu. Alright, so we just replace this entire mobile menu. Right, okay. Did that work? Yeah, cool. Let's try now. So by default, it's not open. We can make it open by default just to see what that looks like. Nice. Oh, the close button isn't wired up. Um, oh, because, right, okay. So the category menu, so obviously the close button needs to be, I mean, obviously like this close button would need to be part of part of this menu over here. And then you can have on click. Nice. Check it out. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's coming in from the side. I don't know if I like that. Also, the backdrop just kind of looks weird. You could set it so that, okay. I mean, you could tell it, animate the backdrop separately from the menu itself. Fade in, out. Like honestly, before, I mean, I would have not bothered because this would be like way too intricate and way too many details for me to kind of reason with. But I feel like um, with this AI thing, I can just make requests and it does it. And I don't have to think about like, oh, the implementation details. And that just makes a world of difference. I mean, it just makes it way easier for me to, you know, go that extra step, right? Right, so 40 minutes in and we've got a mobile menu. Oh, dear Lord. What happened? What's going on? Is there a problem? Hmm. I'm seeing some sort of error now. It does seem like the mobile menu is animating separately from that, but I am seeing an error here. Um, Maybe we could try to debug this. Invalid. Oh, okay. Stroke width. Right. All right. That's a minor thing. Yeah. Cool. That's working. Um, all right. Nice. So I think the only thing left is on mobile. You need to like show this icon and just have that show and then trigger like the actual mobile open. So the way you would do that is how would you do this? Okay, I wouldn't worry about that now. Let's just do um, get add. So we'll just take a, all right, add frame motion, and then, okay, so done with mobile menu. Next step, so already got mobile menu. The next step is actually showing the tweet. So let's go ahead and do that. For this bit, how are we going to make this work? I think all you need is like some sort of interface for the tweet itself. You have the ID content. That's going to be a string, and then author, date, non-bookmark. I think these are like all the details you would need. And then you would basically need to display the tweet itself. Yeah. So here it's going to be so first row you're going to have that's going to be a flex row as well, and then maybe do gap x1. You'll have the author. Okay, so you'll have the author. You'll have the mid dot, and then that, right? I don't know why it would use that, but whatever. So basically what you want to do is use, I think I had this here, right? Oh, here it is. How fortunate. It's going to be exactly this. Alright, so we'll come back to this. I'll just show that. And then Yeah, that's not going to be slate. That's going to be neutral. And then this will be baseline. Or is it justified baseline? No, I don't think it's justified. There's no such thing as justified baseline. Okay. Yeah. That should be one. And this should be neutral. Okay. Cool. Looks so. And now it's just the content. So div. Okay. Looks good. And here you do MT4. Cool. All right. Everything's looking pretty good here. Um, I think we should, so minor things. One is we can make this a little bit smaller. And then, yeah, if we're using 500, maybe just use 500 throughout. Like you could actually use 400 for the logo. No, 500 for the text and then 400 for the logo. Or maybe just keep it 500. Yeah, yeah, it does look a bit too prominent. Maybe it's the bold. Yeah, I could probably ditch the bold. Anyway, what do we do? What do we do? Looks good. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do here. We just need to add the the category heading at the top, and we should be done. So, category header, and yeah, I mean, I guess you could just um, like share category 0 or something. unfold MT4 and then give it ID is Legified Children. Yeah, and then give it a background, like a slight background. Mm. Right, so this one's going to be full width. I think you could like go to your globals and then set up a class full width. Full width. Um, so you just make this full width. Basically, what that does is on mobile, and then yeah, it's 90. I think it's MX2. That's what you want. Oh no, it's 4. And then inset X0 width is full. Well, maybe if you inset X0, you don't need width is full. Right. Yeah, something like that. So on mobile, and this would only apply on mobile. So um, MD, it's going to be MX0. And that's it. Yeah, okay. Or maybe you can actually only apply it on mobile, right? Can you do that? Can you do something like ND full width? Does that work? I don't think so. I don't think it does. Anyway, I think we are done here. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do. The next step is going to be making sure that it looks okay on desktop, and then um, adding like the actual functionality, so wiring it up just so everything looks great. So let's checkpoint here. Okay. So we're at the 1 hour mark. I'll wrap it up here, and then we'll do a separate stream for sort of finishing up the desktop view and wiring